There are some days, aren't there, when you're just not quite feeling it. You're a bit like, oh God, not this again. You're tired, you're feeling a little bit overworked, a little bit underappreciated, and you're just thinking, I really don't know if I can get through this day. Never mind practicing yoga again. But the thing about it is, you've got to maintain, you've got to have consistency, because if you let those kind of days get to you, then the next day is quite a big chance that that might be like that as well. So let's just have a little bit of fun with that. Indulge me in that this is one of those days. It's one of those days where you think, do you know what, Mickey, I just can't be arsed today with you. I'm not in the mood. Well, this is the exact time where you need to get in the mood, because you're feeling a little bit low and we need to get that energy going. Yeah? I'm not suggesting that we're going to do anything insane like that, but what we are going to do is we're going to begin with a breathing exercise which will get that energy moving around the body. So you're going to start with your dominant hand and you're going to fold down the index and the middle finger. So it's a bit like this. And then with the thumb, we're going to close the right nostril and we're going to inhale and exhale through the left. Nice deep inhale. You can see my ribs are moving. Eight, 9, and 10. And then we're going to close the left with a ring finger and we're going to breathe in and out through the right. And really being mindful of really get that breath going. Just get that breath going. Then we're going to close the right. We're going to add a retention in. So we're going to inhale through the left. And now we're going to close both nostrils and we're going to hold for a count of 5. I'm going to open the right and exhale through the right. Then we're going to close both again for 5. I'm going to inhale through the right. Close, hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close and hold. Exhale, right. Close and hold. Inhale, right. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Close and hold. Inhale, left. Close and hold. Exhale, right. Close and hold. Inhale, right. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Close and hold. Inhale, left. Close and hold. This is the last round. Exhale, right. Close and hold. Inhale, right. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Close and hold. How are you feeling now? Look, energy, yeah, okay, you're going to give me that one. We're going to get going now. We're going to come down on our mat and we're going to do a short, quite a vigorous, we want to get that energy moving because we're not in the mood. We're not in the mood for dilly-dallying around. So we're going to start standing. We're We're going to open up the arms nice and wide and take the hands onto the hips. Roll the shoulders out of the way, take a nice big inhale, and with an exhale we're going to lengthen forward, nice and long to halfway, then bring the fingertips down. Look forward, and then on the exhale we're going to fold. Tuck the head in, give the head a nice shake, and even soften the knees, and then straighten the legs and bring the head in a little bit deeper. Breathing in here, side ribs. We're using this breath to get us nice and deep in. Lots of oxygen, get us moving. One more inhale, one more exhale, hands on the hips, coming up. On an inhale and on an exhale, we're stepping the feet together. Come to the top of the mat. So we're using this big, deep breathing techniques to get some energy moving around. Circling the arms around on the inhale, on the exhale, floating down. On the inhale, looking forward, and on the exhale, stepping the right back, putting the right knee down, swooping the arms up to a crescent lunge, and then floating them down to a fold. Tuck the toes under on the right foot, step back to a plank, exhale the knees down, tails up, chin in between the hands. Slide the legs back, cobra. Exhale, bum to heels, tuck the toes, downward facing dog and walk forward. Come into a nice compact forward fold, give the head a shake. One more inhale, one more exhale, inhale circling up. Exhale, floating down. Inhale, extend, look forward. Exhale, fold. Left leg back, left knee down. Inhale to that crescent lunge. Exhale, fold. Tuck the foot under, plank. Knees down. Chin, inhale, cobra. Exhale, bum to heels, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, walking forward. Rolling up on the next inhale. Flowing down on the next exhale. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, folding. Right foot back to a lunge. Whoops, my mat's all rolled up. Nice big long lunge. Sweeping the arms up to a high lunge. Heart center. Warrior two, nice and wide. Forearm to thigh, extended side angle. We're moving at a good pace, so there's not enough time for hesitation. Inhale there, exhale, windmill back. Rotate around to lunge, frame that front foot, step back to a plank, lower down to chaturanga on the exhale. Roll over the feet on the inhale. Roll back over, exhale. Take a nice full inhale, then an exhale, and then right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, crescent lunge, exhale, fold. Inhale, step forward to extension, exhale, fold. Inhaling, rolling up, exhale, flowing down. Inhale, forward, exhale, fold, left leg back, big lunge. High lunge, heart center, opening up, warrior two, extended side angle. Inhale fully, exhale fully, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, floating down, stepping back, going through chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and an exhale, left forward, right knee down, crescent lunge. Exhale, fold, stepping into extend, exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, we're going straight back down. Extend, fold. Inhale, right foot back to a lunge, sweeping the arms up. This time we're going to come through heart center and we're going to take a nice twist. So there's the option to put that right knee down, rotate around, twist, right arm out, elbow outside knee, twist. Breathing there. There's nothing like a good twist to get the energy moving. Nice big full inhale, nice long exhale. And then when you untwist, you're going to frame that front foot, step back to plank, go through a vinyasa. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, flow back down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Left knee down. Down. Exhale, heart center. Frame the front foot. Step it back. Lower down through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stepping the left foot forward to a lunge. High lunge. I think we've done this before, this side before. Have we? I've got all confused. Yeah, we have. Let's step the right foot forward. The left knee down. Exhale, heart center. It doesn't matter, we're going to do all the same things. Left elbow, outside right knee. This is live, people, this is live. This is happening right live. Mickey makes mistakes, very confused. It's not really a mistake, it's just a scramble, doesn't really matter. We're going to end up doing it. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, exhale, unrotate. We're going to go through that vinyasa again. We just got to do some extra vinyasa. Step it back. Lower it down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. This time in downward facing dog, we're going to walk the hands back. So we're in a forward fold at the back. Then we're rolling up. Roll the shoulders out of the way, roll the palms down. And now we're going to give it a nice shake off. Oh. Let's get physical, physical. Stepping the feet into just slightly wide of hip width. Yeah. Hands on the hips. I'm going to turn sideways. Roll the shoulders out the way. Step the right foot forward. Put the right foot down. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Holding the hips in position so that what you don't want to do is all like that. Oh, and you're all like this. Just lengthen, pressing down through the feet. Elbows point back. Nice long neck so the face is looking at the floor and you're using the hands here to create stability. Inhale fully, and perhaps for some people you can go a little bit deeper. Breathing again into those side ribs. The next inhale takes you up, and the exhale steps the feet together. We're going to do that lovely dance. Let's get physical before we go to the other side. Left foot forward. Roll the shoulders out the way. Take an inhale, extend, and then we're going forward. Have a sense that the spine is in the center, and then you're looking directly down at the floor. You're either staying there with the hips, you're holding the hips with these hands, or perhaps you can go a little bit deeper. And we're getting into that, maybe the neck can even lengthen a bit more. And then on the next inhale, you're up. The next exhale, stepping the feet together. And how's that energy going now? Yeah, I'm really, really ready for this day now. So you can throw in a few dance moves for yourself while you're doing it, because you just want to loosen up a little bit and not be so rigid and stiff. Oh, I'm going to flow down to the floor. Circling the arms up and swooshing down. Inhaling, extend and folding. Widening the feet to the sides of the mat and sitting down into a squat position. Fantastic position. Very good for digestion, digestive disorders, like constipation. Constipation is very, very common in Western culture now because of the very dry food that people eat. Take an inhale and sit down into a Navasana, extending both legs. And look how we're just flowing from one thing to the next. So we're not spending enough time on anything to get into fed up mindset again. Floating off the mat, taking an inhale, the exhale, we're down. We're going to bring both knees in. Take it, bring the head into the knees. Head down. Knees go to the right. You're looking left. Breathing. Let's take 3 breaths here. Take an inhale and a nice long exhale. Oh. Take an inhale and a nice long exhale. One more inhale, one more exhale. The next inhale, the knees come back through center, and on the exhale, they go over to the other side. One side maybe feels a little bit tighter. For me, this feels a little bit tighter on this side. Oh. And when you're at home and you're not in a studio with loads of strangers, you can do stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm fluttering the lips. You be nice and loud because there's no one around for you to feel like you're being rude or disturbing. Bring the legs back to center, extend the legs up, then bring the hands up. We're going to do that. That upside down bug. Slowly, the arms come down. The knees come together. Perhaps a nice little, just to make sure. Then you bring the feet together. Soles of feet down, extend the legs away and you're in a Shavasana. You're feeling better, but you're still feeling a little bit, oh God. And you're thinking, I'm not in the mood for a long Shavasana, Mickey. Fine. You can either press pause and have a long Shavasana, or you can go with me and roll over to one side and then come up to sit. Now, when you're up here and all that's done, come on, you got to give me that. You're feeling so much better. Yeah. You know what, Mickey? I'm actually set for this day. I'm set whatever it was. I wasn't in the mood 20 minutes ago, but I'm in the mood now. This is the practice of yoga. This is what it does. This is the gift. This is a gift. You can get yourself in a mood that's so much uplifted without any artificial stimulants. I mean, how brilliant is that? Where can you do that? Anywhere else, and your whole body's moving around, your digestive system moving around. You've inhaled at least 20 extra litres of oxygen, if not more. Clarity up here in the brain with all that oxygen moving around your system, so that when you go to wherever you're going and you've got to sit there for hours or stand there for ages or locked in driving, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Well done, yogis. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Hari Om. Have a wonderful, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, do it well.